Most fights have a clear winner. Gorilla versus grizzly. Grizzly wins. Elephant versus rhino. Elephant wins. But this matchup is unpredictable. A jaguar versus a Komodo dragon. One kills instantly, while the other lets you suffer and die later. So what would happen in a battle between these two apex predators? A fight between a jaguar and a Komodo dragon. It sounds like a weird fight on paper. A big cat from South America versus a giant lizard from Indonesia. They don't share habitat and they would never meet in the wild. But when you actually start to think about it, this is an awesome matchup that I can't predict. Both are in the same weight class. Both are apex predators of their regions. And more importantly, they don't kill the same way. The jaguar ends fights instantly. The Komodo dragon, it doesn't need to. This isn't a typical matchup. It's not strength versus strength like the gorilla versus grizzly debate, but it's two completely different systems colliding. Let's take a closer look at both of our predators. For a long time, people thought Komodo dragons killed with the bacteria in their mouths, but that's not actually how it works. Komodo dragons are venomous, but it's not designed to kill instantly. It doesn't drop large animals right on the spot because it only takes one bite for a Komodo dragon to take out a victim. Their teeth are serrated, built to tear flesh. So when it bites, they use a system that I like to call grip, rip, and drip. And yes, I made that up, but it fits. Their victims start to bleed out. After one bite, its venom makes it hard for blood to clot, and things get worse from there. The damage doesn't stop, and the dragon doesn't rush. It follows, tracking its prey while it gets weaker and weaker from blood loss. It's not a clean kill, it's a process. And that's why its success rate is so high, because it doesn't need to win the fight. It just needs one bite. When putting a Komodo dragon against one of the big cats, the choice actually matters. But if any big cat is built for this type of matchup, it's the jaguar. The jaguar is an ambush predator, and it doesn't just hunt mammals, it regularly kills reptiles, caimans, and turtles, animals with legit armor. And it doesn't go for the throat or suffocate like other big cats. It goes straight for the skull. Call it the skull-crushing finale. They have one of the strongest bite forces of any mammals. Built for one moment, one decision, one perfect bite. And if that bite lands, things are over quickly. And that difference in how they kill actually matters a lot for this matchup. Scenario 1, jaguar ambush. If the jaguar gets the jump, this matchup could be over instantly. It closes the distance, jumps on top of the dragon, and goes straight for the skull-crushing finale finish.
This sidestep, here we go! Skull-crushing finale!
If the jaguar lands that first bite clean, the dragon doesn't even get a chance. The fight is fast, controlled, and done. I believe that makes a lot of sense. But what happens in our second scenario? If the jaguar's first attack doesn't land, then this matchup turns into something completely different. The dragon survives. It fights back, because the jaguar could still kill the dragon and technically win the fight. But after that one venom-laced bite, one grip, rip, and drip is all it could take, because now it starts bleeding. If the jaguar won the initial fight, it could still die later on. One bite. I kind of think this would be the most likely scenario to happen. But what about scenario 3? What if the dragon lands the first bite and fights off the jaguar? Now, everything has flipped. The jaguar is no longer in control, and it knows it. This is where the dragon is very dangerous. Not because it's faster, not because it's stronger. It doesn't need to be. One bite, blood loss, time. That's all it needs. So those were 3 scenarios with 3 different outcomes. the Jaguar would most likely win, but that doesn't mean it survives. That's what makes this matchup so interesting. Do you agree with my analysis? Let me know in the comments. This matchup idea actually came from a viewer, and I think it was a good one. Do you have another animal matchup you'd like me to cover? Let me know in the comments. I might use it next. Be sure to like and subscribe, and remember, nature is random and chaotic. I will see you next time.